my name is Joanna Tancho and I'm a board-certified music therapist. In last week's video, I did a musical check-in using pieces of music that I had previously improvised on the harp to help me check in the moment, especially since I was traveling on the go and feeling so many different things at once. And if you joined me in that check-in, you would have been able to hear these pieces and reflect on how each piece made you feel and which piece was perhaps closest to what you were feeling. In today's video, I'll be doing something similar, except that we are going to use famous pieces of music, kind of like a game. And so with that, to pick feelings that come up for us or that we associate with each piece of music. And I think it's important for us to be able to identify what we're feeling. And that's healthy also as we acknowledge these feelings that we have. And you'll find through this activity, which is somewhat like a game, that you and I have very different responses to some similar pieces of music, and that all depends on how we're perceiving these, how we're feeling towards each one's, and any kinds of associations that we make with the music. So I'm using a free resource called insighttheorchestra.org, and let's head on there and get started. One of the many wonderful resources that you can find here are the online musical games. And heading into creative expression, there is a game called Musical Feelings. And here you can explore your feelings towards different kinds of music, and you can even compare your answers with your friends. So heading in, we are going to pick the feeling that comes to us after hearing different pieces of music. And so this is just a preview to it, and let's go. That made me feel kind of silly and I liked it, so I'm going with this. And you might have a different feeling, so you can pick however that made you feel, and I think in clicking it'll lead us into the next tune. So how did that make you feel? There's many of these kinds of tunes, and in clicking into one of these expressions, you'll hear the next one. And I'm gonna then skip ahead right to the end so you can see how that looks. And so at the end of the game, you're gonna be able to see the pieces, their titles, and how you responded to each of these. And so I've done this with friends before, and we've had very different answers sometimes. So this is something fun to do by yourself with friends, just to see how you're responding to pieces. And if you're interested, you can even hear any of these in entirety after the exercise. So I encourage you to check out insighttheorchestra.org. And again, you can find this by going to their online musical game section and clicking into creative expression. And while you're here, you can try just about anything they offer. It's a great tool, free resource that you can check out. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you'll join me again next week. Bye.